Let's decorate a spread of my social media planner for the 24th through the 30th. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread for the final week of November, which is Thanksgiving week. In my Kellofaplan dashboard planner, I'm using this planner for social media, and this is part of my Franken Planner system. I do have a workflow sticker that I will put on the left side of the page. This is just a little sticker I made in Excel. But for this one, y'all, I wanted to get out Dots and Florals. This released back in the spring. I have not used this sticker book in a hot minute. But this area back here in the back, that's really pretty. But I wanted to use these seasonal colors back here. It's got these burgundies and these darker browns in it, and I just thought this was so cute. Another thing I like about this book is it does come with washi strips and words, and you've also got some headers. So I think I'm going to try to use this one this week. What do we have? We've got these boxes. We've got the washi strips and words. And look how cute these florals are. So I definitely want to use these florals. We have 2 pages of matching. And then back here in the back, you can see there's some tiny little additional florals. If I think about it, once I get started, I may add these to my boxes in here. We'll just see. Y'all know my mind. Sometimes I think about one thing and then I forget about it later on. But for now, I think I'm going to set my functional page over here, and we're going to use this one just real quick. Normally, that's what I do is I decorate this page first. I'm not sure. I haven't given any thought to how I'm going to lay these florals out. I try not to duplicate from week to week what I do, but since I do have 2 pages of matching, maybe I'll put some florals across the top this week. And they're not wide enough to cover the whole top, so I may also add the corner to kind of help me get all the way across. So let's start with this corner here and put it on the top left. And then we'll just kind of work our way around. And I do want to get that workflow sticker on here before I go too far with this one. So I'm just going to put this up here in the corner. Looks like I didn't get it all the way to the top there, but I'm just going to go with it. So I'm filming back-to-back videos today. I got so far behind on my filming, y'all. Oops. I almost thought about skipping this video, but I changed my mind and decided I was going to go on with it. Now, this one is actually quite a bit longer. I'm going to hold this with my tweezers. Maybe that'll help me see where I should place this. I can do a little bit of overlap there, but I will have to cut off some of this. Uh-oh, there went my book from the corner. Sorry about that. This is one reason I used to be in the habit of always taking my stickers or my sheets out of the book just because I hated the way they would flop around. But yeah, I got so busy at work and you know, just with life in general, so I thought about skipping this one, but then I thought, no, I need to keep going. So okay, that's pretty. That added a cute little touch there. Let's have a look. I do generally like to put a box over here for my Kellofaplan affiliate tasks. Now there are not going to be any releases this week, but I do still want to go ahead and put down this large box. Lately, I've kind of been using these bigger boxes like this to just make some notes for myself about what I need to do in relation to affiliate tasks. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that. And actually, I might put this one here, but I'm going to want to trim it out with some of these washi strips. Let's see. I don't want to use the floral. I'm not sure if I want to use that one or not. If I do, I could kind of just connect it here. Maybe I'll try that. I've got 3 of these dotted ones. That should give me enough to get around the box. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and try that. So like I said, this is just a little workflow sticker that I made in Excel, and I printed it on label paper. And I have since, or in the last few months, I took that Excel file and I just made this sticker a lot bigger and I added more columns to it. And that one is really serving me well. So I'm not sure if I will bring this weekly one back next year. Look how crooked that is. That is way off. But because of the stick power of this label paper, I'm not going to be able to pull that up. Maybe it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm trying to think about that lineup for next year and things that I might want to do different. But so this might be one change, but I'm not fully decided. Okay, I'm not sure where to cut this one, so I'm going to cut it here for now. And then I can trim the excess off, because I don't know if I want to overlap it or just, maybe I'll just join it here at the corner. Or I'm sorry, at the bottom. I won't really overlap like normal. Oh, actually, you know what? I should put this next to my black line here. That means this is going to be all kinds of crooked, y'all. Since that sticker's crooked, and if I'm trying to follow that black line, this is going to be crooked too. But you know what? Who cares? It's the last week of the month. I can't believe it. I can't believe we are finishing off November in our planners. Next up is December, and then, gosh, y'all, I just can't believe we're getting to the end of the year. I feel like things have gone so fast. I would like to catch up on some filming, but I am working Thanksgiving week. That is so terrible. I hope y'all don't mind a bunch of crookedness. We're going to crookedness this week. This is my life lately. Everything just seems out of whack. Nothing bad, just busy. Busy at work and busy in my home life. Lots going on, but you know, I guess I'd rather be busy than bored. Now here I went over the top, but here I did not. So yeah, this is definitely going to be one of those wonky spreads, but whatever, it's okay. We're okay to have those every now and then. I guess I'll overlap it here. That way it's overlapped in, maybe it'll be overlapped in a couple areas and not overlapped in the others. Okay, let's trim this off. I'm going to trim it here and here. And I guess I'm just not, oh poo. I should have brought this one up higher. Look at that. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Do y'all have your Christmas trees up yet? We don't. Like I said, I am working this week, so I don't know when we're going to get that tree up. Last year, I got to tell y'all, last year we went to Germany the week before Thanksgiving, and we arrived back home the day before Thanksgiving. So one of the local meat markets, it's a really popular meat market here near the house. We ordered a Thanksgiving meal prepared from there, and that was so good. But we were so rushed. We were so tired after the trip. We didn't feel like putting the tree up. So by the time we got it up, I think we only had a couple weeks to enjoy it before Christmas got here. I'm wondering if I want to patch in one of these little scraps here. I do have this little one. Wonder if I could make that work. So yeah, I don't advise taking big trips before the holiday, because it sure makes it hard when it's time to come back home and try to get going again. But we did enjoy that trip, but it definitely stressed us out a little bit with getting ready for Christmas. Okay, not loving that, but guess what? It's gonna stay. All right, let's take a couple of these smaller boxes, and these are going to be for stats. I think this is my first page of boxes in here. I need to flip back one more and have a look. Yeah, those are florals. Okay, let's take, let's see. I wish I had this size in a solid color. These two are the same, so I don't want them to be matching. Actually, let's put this one down here. then I guess I'll take this other one. And how do I want to do this one? We'll just stagger this one here, I guess. So these are going to be for Instagram and YouTube followers and subscribers. And that's pretty much all of the functional stuff I put over here. I don't think there's any quotes in here, so let me grab my quotes book and see if I can find a little quote to put here. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the Kellofaplan seasonal quotes. This book released back in the springtime, and it has quotes for each season. And it coordinates with her seasonal basics book as far as the colorway. But I think I'm going to grab some of these. Now, the browns are the ones that are going to match my stickers. So let's look at those. Oh, look, here's a Happy Thanksgiving sticker. I can put that on my other page. But that's the only color that is going to coordinate. So let's look at those browns. I don't know if I want to bring these black ones in. This one's kind of cute. Here, happiness is a cup of coffee on a crisp autumn day. At first, I was thinking that might fit here, but then I would kind of have a little gap up there, so I might look for something different to put there. Let's put this one down here. But anyway, so yeah, I'm filming 2 videos today back to back, and then I'll need to start thinking about my Franken Planner for December. Here's another good one. The colors of fall are nature's paintbrush at its finest. So I need to use some fall stickers because, y'all, I'm ready to go gangbusters with Christmas spreads. There are so many cute Christmas sticker books. Some of them I got late last year, so I've hardly used them at all. And then this week I got my I didn't receive it this week. I opened it this week. But here in the last couple of weeks, I received my Planning Things subscriptions for August, September, and October. And I finally opened those up this week and swatched those out, and man, there are some cute stickers in there. Of course, I can't really use the August and September now. Or actually, the August was her fall, the September was Christmas, and the October was winter. So I did use the fall washi tapes in my dashboard. Okay, I really need something in this area here. I might go ahead and bring over this other corner. Like I said earlier, that there are 2 pages of florals in this book, and they're both matching exactly. But I think I'm going to put this one over here, and then I'll have to punch these holes, but that's okay. That's easy, not a problem. And I don't know what to do in this section here. I don't want to repeat what I did there, really. Well, actually, I guess I could, since I don't really have anything else to put on this page, and I've already got my quotes over here. And there's nothing decorative in here. I mean, as far as icons, you just have the floral. So we'll do the same that we did up above, and we'll overlap just a little bit here. I didn't get to the bottom again. I am just having a day, y'all. So like I said, there's no Kellofaplan release this week, but did y'all happen to pick up the menu recipe meal planner? That was a really pretty collection. I'm going to go ahead and punch this while I'm thinking about it, and I'm just using the crocodile. I've got 2 holes to punch down here. But yeah, that I love the colorway in that recipe planner. I love those pinks and greens that she used in there. So also, now that we're gearing up for 2026 planners, I'd like to remind y'all, if you haven't picked up the fitness planner, that one is still available. So you might want to grab that for your 2026 lineup if you're thinking about adding, you know, a fitness regimen to your routine. Okay, let me trim this one out a little bit more. And I'm sure y'all are well aware, but I am a Kellofaplan affiliate. I do have a link in my description box for in every video. So I'd love it if y'all wouldn't mind bookmarking that link and then shopping through it whenever you decide you want to pick something up. So no release this week. However, there is going to be a Black Friday sale. So y'all keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be a cute one. I don't want to say too much about it at the time of this filming because I'm not sure when Heather is going to start her promos. But the Black Friday sale is going to start here. This video, if all goes as planned, should post on the 26th. I'm sure by that time the promos will be running and you'll see everything about it. But that is going to be a really good sale. So y'all, watch for that. Okay, let's get some stuff over here. I'm going to set this page aside for a minute. And let's have a look now at some of these boxes and words. I need to decide if I want to put these words here. Now, as you can see, Wednesday is quite a bit shorter than this Wednesday. So for that reason, I don't think I'm going to use these words over here because then I would have a whiteout and then I would have a gap here. So I think I'm going to skip that. And I don't have any dashboard boxes in here, but I think I am going to put some of these down. So I think Heather is going to start promoting her Black Friday sale maybe this weekend when I'm filming. I'm filming this on Saturday the 22nd. So I have to hurry and get my catch-all up. But let's put some of these down. I think on the other page, my polka dotted boxes are up at the top. So I think I'm going to put this one down here. And I'll just stick it in here, and maybe we'll put this little brown box on top of it, and I can notate that this is the Black Friday sale. And then up here, I really want to get this darker color. Let's see, we don't have any square like monthly size boxes in here. Let's do this one on Tuesday. And I'll add, maybe I'll put this little polka dot box with it. And then in these boxes, I think I'll put some bullet points here. Let's just go ahead and make these colors match in here. That way I don't have to think too hard about color placement. And I'll put two more here, but since I've got this maroon, or not maroon, but this rust color up there, I'm going to skip that one. And I think I'm going to go to this lighter shade. And I'm only going to put two. This is Thanksgiving Day, so I'm probably not going to be doing tons of social media stuff here. And then I'm kind of thinking I might cut down, you know what, let's cut down this checklist. I know these dots are not going to line up perfectly, but I think I want to cut this. I'll try to center this first dot in there, and then that'll kind of help with these others. And then over here, let's do, what other colors? We have this beige, but I got beige there. Let's do this dark colored one. And I'll try to line it up the same where I'm putting the dot kind of in the middle of the box. Oh, you know what? I got that box there. This is going to overlap my box just a little. But yeah, I kind of want to get this one together as quick as I can because I need to start editing. Uh-oh. It takes me a while to edit my videos. Sometimes I do try to get through them a little bit quicker, but I also need to take pictures because I'm under the gun to get my Monday video out, and I just filmed it this morning. Okay, and then what to do down here? Let's look at our florals again. Oh, maybe I'll pull this big one and put it down here. Maybe I'll just kind of center this one. Now, I said center. It may not be centered. Okay, that's cute for there. And now I think I might just add some of these smaller ones. I mean, let's be real, y'all. I'm probably not going to do tons of social media this week. I'm trying to get better about posting in the Facebook groups. I really enjoy the interactions over there. But I need to get better about posting on Instagram. I think I have a scrap or something here. So yeah, things to think about, you know, areas where I need to improve in the new year. Okay, that's cute. And I don't know if I'll put one here because I just have this tiny little space. What about this little part that we just cut off? I wonder if that'll work in here. Just add a little color. Okay, and now I think I want to look back at the washi strips. Now, I don't know that I want to put this polka dot one up here. I do have this long one left here, but I don't know that I want to put that on the side. Like, part of me kind of does, but part of me kind of not. I might need to look for a quote or something to put here. I guess here we can put some bullet points. Sorry if I'm all over the place. Let's take these chocolate colored ones and put a couple of these down here on Sunday. And let's go back into our seasonal quotes book and see if we can find something to put here. And like, I do want to keep with the clear and the tan. Uh-oh. I think I must have skipped them. Went right past them. Okay, these are cute. Oh, where did that Thanksgiving sticker go? Let's find that one. And I also like gratitude turns what we have into enough. Let's grab that one while we're in here. And I think I'm going to put it here. And I do want to go find that little Thanksgiving sticker we saw earlier. Here it is. We'll put this one on Thursday. And let's see. Where do I want to put this? I'll just put it here. I realize I've got, well, let's scoot it over here because I do have 2 bullet points over here. I might decide to make a note about something. That might be a little crooked. Okay, now that means now I can't put that washi strip here for sure. And I think that'll be good on the quotes for this page. I'm going to keep looking at these florals and see if I can close this space up a little bit. Let's see. What other boxes do we have here? You know what? I'm kind of toying. Uh-oh. I just knocked off one of my scraps. I'm kind of toying with the idea of putting this over here. And I know it's going to get into Saturday, but I might put this here anyway. And I can make a note there. Okay, and then let's get back to the florals because I think I want to add some florals up here. I don't think I'm going to use one of the washi strips. I'm going to save those. But I might take some of these and put them up here. Since I've got florals across the top. On my other page, I've got them at the top and the bottom. And over here, I've already got them on the bottom. So yeah, I think I'm just going to carry on with these. Let's keep working from this page. And I guess I'll put them about right here. And I'll grab one more. And then I'll pull the scraps, or we'll trim off the scraps and see how we can fill in with those. So here at home, it was 90 degrees this week. I just really hope we will get a taste of fall here before too long. I hate when it is so hot and humid. It makes it hard to be, you know, in a festive mood. Let's put this one here. I am going to go ahead and overlap it a little bit on the left. So let's grab that. Okay, and now I've got this little piece left. Maybe I'll put it here. Whoops. Okay, and now I need to think about if I'm going to try to close this up. I feel like I probably should just to keep it cohesive. Let's try this one here, I think. Well, I was looking at that, but I think I'll try this one. And of course, I will have to punch this hole. All right, let me punch this hole, and then let's get that other page back out and see if I can figure out how to close up that gap. And then I think we'll be about through with this one. So I've got a gap here. And of course, I don't really want to put another quote there. So maybe I will, maybe I'll put another little box there. Let's see what we have in our boxes. We have the long one and we have these guys. Well, I don't know now, y'all. I don't want to pull this one again. But actually, I guess that wouldn't hurt. Maybe I can pull this one and put it here. And maybe I'll take one of these little skinnies. Well, no, I was thinking I might put a skinny here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I might just leave it like it is. Let's look at those scraps. What about this one here? This might be a little too long. I'm going to put that there, and then I think I'm going to trim this and this. Oops. Did a little damage. And here is a little scrap. Maybe I can add this one here. I think that might do it for scraps. I do have this piece also and this, but this isn't really enough to do anything with. Let's look at this one. Get the excess off of it. Maybe I can put this here. All right, guys, I think that might do it for this one. So we were able to take all of our stickers from Dots and Florals, and we pulled all of our quotes from Seasonal Quotes. Let's go ahead and put this back on the discs, and then we will see what we think about it. Okay, I think I have all these holes punched. Okay, guys, there we go. There is a spread for the last week in November in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. Like I said, we did use Seasonal Quotes and Dots and Florals. I actually think both of these books are still available, so if y'all decide to pick those up or anything else from Kellofaplan, especially on Black Friday, please consider using my affiliate link for those purchases. I would be so grateful if you did. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with the way this one came out. I like the combination of the dots with the florals. I also love the color scheme for Thanksgiving week, and I'm glad I was able to, incorporate my scraps here and there. So anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button. And guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving with family and friends, a safe holiday, and have fun putting out those Christmas decorations. Okay, guys, that's going to do it. Y'all have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.